Hey there everybody, it is Friday, August 19th, and it is time for my sketchbook review. Okay, so first things first, I got a couple purchases I wanted to show you guys. I got finally some Mr. Super Clear matte spray so I can do my face-ups. Not a big fan of using this, to be honest, but because I only have one doll I plan to do, and I'm not so sure that this is going to become something that I do a lot of. I just didn't see the point in buying an air compressor and an airbrush system and all sorts of things for something I'm really probably only going to do maybe once or twice ever. Unless I really like it, and then I might start doing even more of it, but we won't know until we try. So I picked up some of that, and I finally, let me open this, got around to purchasing some eyes. They're not the ones I wanted. The ones I wanted were from a specialty company, and initially they had them, and when I went to go order them after I got my first paycheck, they were sold out and they've not replenished. So I was like, well, I want to do this sooner than later. I don't want to play this game, so I went with this particular green eye. Ooh, I got makeup underneath my fingernail. This particular green eye right here is very similar to what I had envisioned for Piper. So I think this one will do well. I've got two of them. And then I have other colors as well, just in case if I ever decide to change, or if I ever decide to do cherry, because these ones right here look like the ones that came with the doll initially. And then I've got regular blue. And then I've got sort of a gray blue, which this is very similar to my eye color. But yes, so I got those. And I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing a face-up. I still need the gloss, which I could buy almost anywhere. And I've got the pastels, I've got the watercolor pencils, so I might do some cleaning on my dolls tonight since Aaron's at work. I might clean up the doll itself and soak it and everything. And I may just start doing that this weekend. But we'll see, it's a pretty big project, and I still don't have like a wig and everything that I wanted for it, so, or eyelashes. But alright, so let's go ahead and get into the art now that we've got that out of the way. We've seen this. Not a whole heck of a lot this week, just because I haven't really been feeling like drawing. And it happens. I actually have more in my tan sketchbook, but I'm going to save that until I get that one a little bit more full, and then I'll go through that one. But okay, so I think we left off here. So here I opened up requests on Instagram, and someone requested to draw a fairy, so I drew Piper as a fairy, and she's very cute, and she's got a little heart. And then someone requested a siren, which kind of fits Cherry's MO a little bit better, so I drew her kind of as a siren, but not as detailed. And someone requested that I draw Philip dressed in the voodoo witch doctor guy from The Princess Frog in his costume. So I sort of did that, and it turned out kind of cute. I'm not disappointed in it. They kept saying, oh, give Piper and Cherry elements. And I was like, alright, you know, if Piper had an element, it would definitely be earth. She's very nurturing, and she likes to help people grow. So I imagine that she'd be like an earth element or a plant element of some kind. And Cherry, she's just straight up fire. That's all there is to it. She's a wild, destructive, but at the same time very powerful and supportive force. So that's Cherry. And then there's a quick one here of Piper. The request was to draw Piper and Cherry as pinup girls, and then Jean and Philip as sailors. But if I drew Philip as a sailor, he wouldn't be eyeing the girls, he'd be eyeing Jean. He's not that kind of guy. He likes guys, so I didn't do it. But Piper as a pinup girl is a nice idea, actually, because she's so innocent and it just kind of is so against her character. It was fun to draw. But yeah, Piper's a cutie. This is gonna be short sketchbook review. Someone requested, I think it was the JMI creation, said to draw myself as a mouse and interacting with Piper or one of my characters. So I drew myself as a cute little mousey here, hugging Piper because we'd be BFFs because, but, you know, people are gonna think I'm weird, but Piper is basically like my best friend. I mean, it's not that I don't have friends and I don't have best friends or anything like that. The thing is like, the people I know in my life usually tend to pick up and leave. So, like, I've always had, like, my characters as, like, company, as friends. I make little worlds for them to interact in and things like that. So their world I live vicariously through. And I don't think it's a bad thing as long as you can tell the difference, obviously, what's real, what's fake. Piper's not a real person. Piper's not a real thing. So, yeah. I figure as long as, you know, you can tell the difference, then it's all good. And that's fun, too, because, like, if I you know, feel of her more as a friend, I tend to spend more time developing her. This is a picture of Philip and Piper kissing. Yes, Philip's gay, but Philip also understands, because again, he is pretty much a slave owner. He keeps his girls, his mice, whatever, in charge or in check, and he'll use any means necessary to do it, including humiliating them and things like that. It's a sad story, but at the same time, I've never said that Philip is a good guy. He, in the long run, is a good guy compared to other rats in high society, but he himself is not a good guy. He is still very much a bad guy. He's one of the villains in my story, so. And then someone said to draw Piper in a Harry Potter uniform. And I liked the idea and I was going to do it, and then they came back and said Hufflepuff uniform. And I had already planned on putting Piper in Hufflepuff anyway. It just fits her character so much better. So I kind of doodled a quick sketch of her in a Hufflepuff uniform. And honestly, that's it. Like I said, I have more. I did some more finalized pieces in my tan sketchbook this week. I just don't feel like showing that one this week. There's not very many. And I was hoping to get my mouse guard roleplay stuff by now, because it's been a week. I need to actually check and see if I was charged for it. I think, because it wasn't sold out when I went to go buy it, but now it's sold out and you can't purchase it. And I'm like, well, did I meet the cut? Was I the last one? What's going on here? The life I lead. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for this week. Like I said, it was a short week. I was tired most of the week. I had different trainings I had to do. I had to go to the eye doctor, all sorts of stuff. So I just really, and Aaron's on second shift, and when Aaron's not around, I just don't feel as inspired, I've noticed. And when I don't have anyone to talk to, I just don't feel as inspired to draw or do anything. And right now, like, nobody's talking to me. It's all like everybody's working, or everybody's, by the time I get out, they've already made their plans or done what they're going to do for the day and whatever. But, you know, that's the life of an adult. Bleh. But the big things this week I was excited about were the eyes and the Mr. Superclear. So yes. But anyway, if you guys liked what you saw, feel free to like, subscribe, comment below. I don't know if I'm going to do a video of me working on the doll or not. I might do a live stream for that, but it will be no sound and stuff. But we will see, because like I said, people were kind of bleh in the last one and I didn't appreciate it. But I've been getting people encouraging me to just do it again and not let those sorts of people keep me from doing it. But I have done a Picardo since then, and again, I prefer Picardo so much. It's so much nicer, so yes. But alright. Like I said, feel free to like, subscribe, comment below, and yeah, I will see you guys next week in hopefully a longer sketchbook review.